Welcome back to the Spirit Fresh Show. We are still chilling with the sales warrior, Mr. Daniel Chaudry.
Now you got it right.
Daniel Chaudry. I won't fail again. Okay, let's just talk a little more about your business.
Okay.
What are some of the achievements you've achieved as an entity or as an individual, being a sales warrior?
Well, I've trained over 19 banks in this Ugandan market.
Wow.
I've trained over 26 insurance companies in this market.
Wow.
I am well known in this Kampala city as a sales warrior. I have done consultancy for some of the biggest manufacturing companies here, roofing, steel and tube industries, Marvit, name them. I've also set another sales institute in Nairobi, in Ngong Road, so where we are also training folks. We have been able to get jobs opportunities for all our students who have studied with us, especially those who leave the university or those who are in the university and they come to study and learn, they do the certificate course in sales. We've been able to get them job placements in banks, in some of the manufacturing companies. So every student who come and study with us, as long as you don't have a job, we get you a sales job, a job that pays you well. So I would say that I've done well for this economy in terms of getting opportunities for jobs for people. Despite the fact that I've made a bit of money as well. Not a bit of money, I love money. So I've made quite a lot of money too. So, yeah.
We shall see about that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I drive a Benz, so.
Wow.
Okay. Favorite question basically is what are some of the challenges you have faced? Because being even in sales is not so easy, especially sometimes people's character, traits are not so, and it's a bit hard even convincing people because I've done sales before. So what would you say are some of the challenges you face?
Dishonesty from people. I've worked with people who have been dishonest, and that pains. It stifles progress. You need to work with sincere people. I brought some people who are trained to be sales experts with me, to be part of my expert team. But they work with you for about 6 months and they think they steal your proposals, they steal the way you do things, they steal your PowerPoint presentations, and then they go and say, I think I'm going to start my own thing. Okay. And then they go and then they hit their belly down like typical idiots that they are. And then later on they come back to you, you see, this happened, and which is totally nonsense. I don't take you back when you've been dishonest with me. I hate dishonesty. Another thing that I've also been a bit of a challenge, in this market there's a lot of hypocrisy. Okay. People just want to say yes to make you happy, but when it comes to time to pay the money,
they don't.
Then they start giving you stories. Stories. And I hate that. You rather tell me to my face that I don't have the money for your program right now. However, I would have loved to take part. Then I can know exactly what to do. But if you just give me excuse this, excuse that, excuse this, you come back tomorrow, you come back the next day. It's emotionally draining, and I hate anything that emotionally drains me. Yeah, so that's what I would say has been the biggest challenge. But in terms of the nose is not a challenge. Every salesperson, when you go to the field to sell, enjoy the nose. Usually I tell my team is that when they say no, you say next. Okay? Yes.
That's a good one.
Challenges. Would I say that? I've found people who say they like challenges actually.
I thrive in challenge. Okay. Challenge is my breathing, is my breath. I enjoy it. I enjoy the intensity of the thoughts, the creativity I have to bring just to get solutions to challenges. So I live and breathe it, and I enjoy every moment of it. And I think everybody, if you want to be a great entrepreneur, you should enjoy challenge. Don't prolong your mouth and that before me, and then you become a sorry figure. Sorry figures, they deserve to die. Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you just so sorry, you want pity from people, why don't you just die?
Okay.
Your advice is way
crazy. So when it comes to your sales empire,
and I know that you don't like that. I know the people who are watching this, you don't like that. But this is called tough love.
Yeah.
But I care for you, right? Yeah. But you see, I don't want to be simple on you because life is not simple. The people who have done great things with their life, they've gone through some intense, crazy moments. I read the book Sowing the Mustard Seed. Museveni at one point, he was surrounded and he was in a sewage. He had to hide in a sewage for 3 days. But you see, the guy is the president for 30 years, and then you're saying again, nonsense. Okay? You don't know what he has gone through. He has been shot. He has dodged bullets. I mean, people who do great things. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to advocate for President Museveni. I don't really give a damn, to be honest, about the presidency or politics. Yeah, but the thing is, this is a man who has gone through some intense, painful moments. But he came out as a warrior, as a winner, and now he's the president. And then you can name them. Bitature, when his father died, he had to go to Kenya and pick some ties, some shoes, some sugar, and come back and sell here. It was intense. Sometimes they took his produce away at the border, and then he comes here. Does he have to cry, oh, poor me, now they've taken away? So dear, when I was in the UK, he had to do cab business, carrying people in the small cars. Now somebody would say, but at least he had the car. But it's not very easy to do some of these things. But he has been disciplined and he has been relentless, he has been focused, and now he's one of the richest fellows in this continent. It doesn't come just easy. So all of us, as much as I tell you, if you, as a sorry figure, you just die, I actually mean it. Because the truth is, if you're not having a thick skin, if you don't have a thick skin, you won't survive in this avalanche of negativity. The world is full of negativity. You need to be your own driver. You need to have this positive mental attitude. Read books. Read Think and Grow Rich. Read these books, Napoleon Hill, How to Win Friends and Influence People, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Those books can season you. They make your mind strong. They make your heart strong. They make you dream and know that it's possible. Hey, look at me. I'm the warrior here.
So, when it comes to your sales empire, what is the way forward that you, as an individual, are looking at your company in the next 10 years?
Daniel Chaudry Sales Institute is going to be the #1 sales training university in Africa. Wow. Period. By 2020, the entire Africa will know me by names.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
By the time I turn to 40, I'm going to dominate this planet universe. I'm going to dominate. I'm obsessed with that.
I love that.
I'm obsessed. I want to go hard, and you must go hard too.
I know.
I'm going to open different campuses across different African countries, because I need every African person who speaks English, because that's the only language I know. You should be able to learn sales. You should be able to learn how to sell, and to sell like a warrior, to be tough, to be enthusiastic, to be larger than life. Let people connect with your soul. Be charismatic. People connect to that. Then do a good job.
Interesting. Wow. Okay, so it's about that time when we get into the spirit moment. Now
the spirit moment.
Yeah, this is more random. I get to ask anything from anywhere. Yeah, who likes to go first?
Anyone to go first? Something. Do you listen to music?
Yes, I do. Classical music. I listen to Enya a lot. I listen to Yanni a lot. I listen to this gentleman of what's his name? He's an Italian guy. He's blind. Donatello. Is it called Donatello? I've forgotten his name, but he's also a classical musician. Okay. And of late, you know what? I don't speak Luganda, but I've kind of gotten in the vibe of listening to Mose Radio's songs. The late guy. I don't speak Luganda, but the guy sings Lesu song, and I don't know even what Lesu means, but I just enjoy the rhythm of the music. So, yeah. And when I'm in my car, I play this loud music so I can be able to clear my mind of the negativity and refocus myself. So I love music.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tasha.
But I listen to audiobooks more.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
That's not music.
So, considering you're a married man,
yes.
What is your take on relationships? How did you and your wife, how did you make it where you are right now? How, the good advice you can give people who,
That's a good one. I've been with my wife for 6 years now.
Okay.
And I'll tell the young people here, it's all about the friendship.
Yeah.
It's not about the beautiful face or the handsome, tall, dark, handsome hunk like me. I know I'm tall, dark, and handsome, but it's about having genuine friendship with the person that you want to live with for the rest of your life. Because the truth is, you're going to have sex, and then you'll get to a point where the sex is no longer fun. No matter how beautiful she is, you'll have sex every single freaking day. You'll enjoy it for 1 year. Then what? There is still the entire life to live. So when you lack the friendship, the communication sometimes breaks down. And then we should also have open line of communication where we talk about things, the things that we worry about, the things that makes us sad. Let's share our values. When you don't share your values together, then it get to a point where the relationship becomes stale.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to run their own show. Then there's bitterness and tension in it, and before you know it, you become a bad company for each other. So I would say it's also important that you fear God. Okay. When you meet a man who fear God, or you meet a woman who fear God, there's certain things that you don't indulge in. Don't indulge in things that gives you temptation. For example, I wouldn't encourage any young man that if you want to get a good wife and be with her at home, when you go to the club, the women there are dressed in a very skimpy way. I've ever been to the club.
Yes.
When I was even already married, my friends dragged me to Governor, and then I went there, and then this hot chick came. Damn, man. It was bad news for me. I started sweating profusely from here. I mean, she was putting on very short. I was seeing almost everything, and then she said she wanted me to buy a drink. I didn't even know what I did, but I just bought the drink very quickly. I went confused. So don't be in a place that tempts you. Be in a place where you can remain sane and be able to focus on your wife and focus on raising your family. And then basically, don't allow distractions. You need to be a hard worker. When you work tirelessly hard, then you focus on your family, your relationship, and your work. But when you have a lot of redundant time, then that's the time that you'll think of cheating.
Okay, so it's not good to usually have time to yourself.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be redundant. When you're redundant, things become hard.
Okay.
Then you start thinking, but this wife of mine also, she's so annoying. But this other crisper here is a very nice one. But the Sibella is good.
Okay.
But I think I can manage. And hey, the thing is, also don't get into a relationship or marriage when you're broke.
Definitely.
Damn, man, you're gonna have a hard time.
Yes.
When the kids come in the equation, you gotta have money. When you don't have money, you're gonna have excuse for only a short time. Then the woman will get tired and chuck you. And if she doesn't chuck you, you'll be bitter. Then you want to justify that you're a man by beating her up, which is a lot of nonsense.
Okay.
So have wealth, have money, not a lot of money, of course, but have money. Have at least. Every month you should be assured of having like 1.5 million, 2 million. But somebody said, but Daniel, what about for us poor people? You mean we're not supposed to marry? You should, but the thing is,
Uganda,
but the thing is, you have to work.
Yeah.
For you to be able to enjoy a good life of relationship, you must work so that you can take her to Serena to have lunch, or instead of taking her to Boise to have lunch in some of those terrible restaurants of yours where you eat food at 2,000 shillings. I mean, go buy some good food. And the thing is, you should bring some spark in it, but you can't bring spark when there is no money. I know what you said, but I love him, but I love her. The love must be justified with some cash, man. Because you have to buy things in the house. You have to pay rent at the beginning. You don't have a house of your own. You have to live a decent life. You have to give this woman. You have taken this woman from their parents.
Yes.
You have to give them a good life.
Interesting. Interesting. You have something for him?
Yes, I would like to ask, which celebrity would you like to dine with?
Sorry?
Which celebrity would you like to dine with?
That's a good one. Which celebrity would I want to dine with? Actually, never thought about it. But you know what? There's this guy that I admire his style of acting. It's called Antonio Banderas.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he's got this personality that I like. He's a jungle boy. But he's an incredible human being. But again, to be honest, who wouldn't want to dine with Jeff Bezos, the richest guy in the world? I would love to have some time with Jeff Bezos of Amazon, so I can be able to pick his mind on a few things, business. And hey, what about Donald Trump? Isn't he amazing?
Yes, he is.
I guess I would say by business, he is amazing.
Even he's the president of the United States.
Yes.
Man. So
Whether we like it or not,
it's not just anything.
Yes.
And finally, from me,
Yeah.
this is a bit, I don't know, out of order, but you said you love Moses Radio's music. I'd like you to sing us a few lines from him.
I don't speak Luganda.
Yes, the ones you know.
Yes,
The ones you know. Just
Sweet lady, can I get your number? Maybe later we're gonna do some jing jing.
we are still chilling with Mr. Daniel Chaudry from Chaudry.
But I
Sales
miss him. I wish he was a little bit more responsible with his emotions. What killed that guy is anger management. He couldn't manage his anger.
We are with Mr. Daniel Chaudry from Chaudry Sales Institute. We're having a good time here, full of energy, full of power. This man is very, very passionate.
Warrior.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, we'd like to
We
know.
run this town.
We'd like to know how people can get in touch with you in case they wanted to get in touch with you.
Get in touch with me on Facebook, Daniel Chaudry Pachuto. Daniel is a simple spelling. Chaudry is Choudry. And then Pachuto is Pacooto. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. My handle is at Chaudry Daniels. Chaudry and then Daniels with an S at the end. But I'm also on Instagram. You can find me at Daniel Chaudry on Instagram. And then you can also find me on email, dchaudryp@gmail.com.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that. If you need my number, send me an email or give me an inbox on Facebook. Then I can give you my number when I know where you want it.
Do you have a physical address, office?
Yes, right now we are on Bukoto Kisasi Road.
Okay.
The building is called Chirabo Complex. On the second floor.
Okay.
Half the floor is ours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Don't also forget to check out Fitzgerald Art Studio at Metroplex Shopping Mall in Nalia for these amazing paintings you see around
These
here.
guys have some of the best paintings.
I know.
And they can paint you.
I know.
You look so nice. Even when you don't look very nice in person, you look so nice.
I know.
And then we'll give you animals painting. We'll give you some of the beautiful African paintings. My goodness, the elephant is there, the river Nile is going on there,
The city.
and then the city is going on there. Even me, my teeth is looking very nice. I'm already painting me right now. Hey, come and get some painting right now. Come.
We hope to see you next time and we hope you have a good time. See you.
Respect.